friends, welcome back to my channel, and this is another hot topic that I just became aware of, so I wanted to make a video, put it out there, and see how you feel. I want your feedback, I want your comments. So I don't know if you know this, I didn't know it. I was actually watching Raymond Arroyo's The World Over show on EWTN. And I love Raymond Arroyo for his honesty and his just all his work that he's done through the years through EWTN. And he pointed out that on this past Monday, which was June the 24th, the Catholic representatives in Congress had come together and they had presented this renewed statement of principles. And so he talked about it, and I actually pulled it up, and I'm going to read it to you because I'm sure a lot of you out there have not read this document. And so I think every Catholic should know this and know this is what representatives are saying. Catholic, quote, Catholic representatives. So I really want your feedback about this. So this is what it says, and I'll link it below, so if you want a copy to share with others and discuss it amongst yourselves, you can do that. So this is from June 24th, 2023, renewed statement of principles. 1 year ago, the United States Supreme Court, including 5 justices who are or were raised Catholic, issued its decision in Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization, overturning nearly 50 years of precedent set in Roe versus Wade and Planned Parenthood versus Casey. The justices stripped women of their right to abortion and escalated an ongoing reproductive healthcare crisis in this country. Today, as Catholic Democrats serving in the House of Representatives, we are proud that we are part of the faithful, pro-choice Catholic majority, 68% of whom supported the legal protections for abortion access enshrined in Roe, and 63% of whom think abortion should be legal in all or most cases. Our faith unfailingly promotes the common good, prioritizes the dignity of every human being, and highlights the need to provide a collective safety net to our most vulnerable. We are committed to making real the basic principles at the heart of Catholic social teaching, helping the poor, disadvantaged, and the oppressed, protecting the least among us, and ensuring that all Americans of every faith are given meaningful opportunities to share in the blessings of this great country. We recognize that bans and restrictions on abortion disproportionately harm those who already endure poverty, discrimination, and racism. Our values demand that we dismantle economic insecurity, gender inequality, and systematic racism. As Catholics, we believe all individuals are free to make their own personal decisions about their bodies, families, and futures. The role of informed conscience is at the very core of our faith. The Catechism of the Catholic Church plainly states that a human being must always obey the certain judgment of his or her conscience. If he or she were deliberately to act against it, he or she would condemn himself or herself. We regard conscience as both a sacred gift and a responsibility. We are called to follow our conscience. We believe the separation of church and state means allowing for our faith to inform our public duties and how we best serve our constituents. Not that we impose our religious beliefs or customs on others who may not share them. As legislators, we are charged with being facilitators of the Constitution, which guarantees religious freedom for all Americans. Catholic teaching honors religious pluralism, declaring that the right to practice one's religious beliefs must be protected, as well as the right to be free from the religious beliefs of others. Our faith and our country's Constitution demand that no person impose a single religious viewpoint into law or regulation. Ultimately, as Catholic Democrats who embrace the vocation and mission of the laity as expressed by the late Pope John Paul II, in his apostolic exhortation, we believe that the church is the people of God, called to be a moral force in the broadest sense. We believe the church as a community is called to be in the vanguard of creating a more just America and world. The fundamental tenets of our Catholic faith, social justice, conscience, and religious freedom, compel us to defend a woman's right to access abortion. We are committed to advocating for the respect and protection of those making the decision if and when to have children. Then it goes on and it has all the signatures of all of those who agree with this and sign on to this. Let me remind these Catholic Democrats their Catechism of the Catholic Church. What does it say in the Catechism? Hello, Catholic Democrats. Since the first century, the Church has affirmed the moral evil of every procured abortion. This teaching has not changed and remains unchangeable. Direct abortion, that is to say, abortion willed either as an end or a means, is gravely contrary to the moral law. That is number 2271. And just so that they know, the church has not changed. If you say you're a Catholic, let's be honest about it. If you're a Catholic, then you go by the church's teachings. The church has not said that abortion is okay, because if it's for a minority or if it's for someone that is an exception to what you deem, then it's okay. I'm tired of, these so-called Catholics in our government. I'm speaking to you, my viewer, as a Catholic. And those of you that aren't Catholic, you should know the truth, because I think that there's too many politicians that are throwing their Catholic faith, and obviously this is true in this document, Catholic Democrats. I don't want them to have the platform to let people who aren't Catholic think that this is okay. This is what the church teaches. It does not. It does not teach it, and you are wrong. So I want to know how you feel. As you can see, I'm really steamed up about this, because enough is enough. President Biden likes to throw around the fact that he's Catholic, and that is, he's a man of faith. Well, he is the most pro-abortion president that we have had. Don't use your agenda and put the word Catholic in it like the church approves of this. It does not. And the Catechism of the Catholic Church says so, and I'll link that below. So how do you feel? I think we need to speak up as Catholics and let the government know the truth. This is not the truth. So don't put yourself in like you're high and mighty and that you are being a good Catholic and doing this for a reason of social justice. Killing is killing. I don't know about you, but this all is a smoke screen. They're sugarcoating it here, making it seem like, oh, they're agreeing with the Catholic Church and its teachings. And they even quoted the Catechism in here. But they forgot to mention that the Catechism of the Catholic Church states that it has not changed its view on abortion. It is a moral evil. A moral evil. So see how they twist and they weave. Now, we know who supports their cause. Who puts money in their pocket? I don't know. Could it be Planned Parenthood? That all of this is getting twisted now? Doesn't it seem like, oh, now we're going to paint the fact that Catholics approve of abortion. We do not. Let's speak loud. Let's speak with respect, but let's speak the truth. If you are going to profess that you are Catholic, and this is this statement here that they put out, it wasn't just a statement from Democrats. They put their faith in there. They said Catholic Democrats. So they're bringing that to the table. They're putting that out there. This was a statement with the heading Congress of the United States. And they signed it, saying that as a group of Catholic Democrats, this is what they're upholding. I don't know. How can you speak with a forked tongue? You're professing you're Catholic, but you're going against the teachings of the church? Tell the truth. So I really love to know how you feel. Take a look at the information and then comment here and we'll continue the discussion. Till next time, peace and love. God bless.